refresh check, no BS, I don't care, whatever, Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Soldier, and today we are starting something big. We are starting the new version of my channel. A lot of you guys are wondering, where have I been? What have I been doing? How I'm in Beverly Hills every month, and why I'm not uploading, and what else I've been up to. So I've decided to come back to YouTube and hit it harder than I ever have before, and we're gonna be hitting YouTube below the belt. We're gonna sweep this whole website because I'm gonna give you probably the biggest insider information. I really don't care. I'm making a lot of money doing what I'm doing. I don't need the YouTube check. I'm completely over it, and that's probably one of the biggest reasons I had to leave. It was just YouTube really wasn't the best usage of my time at this point. I'm not going to college. I just find myself with all this time. So if you guys are asking, oh, why is he making these videos? That's why. I just have a lot of time. And low-key, I've always had a dream to get big on some sort of platform for something. So, I might as well be known for the business that I deal because fuck it. It's something good from me. But yeah, so my goal is with all these videos upcoming, I want to give you as much knowledge as possible. But anyways, so let's go back here, take a look at this. We're looking at last year's November, December of 2019. And, refresh check, no BS, I don't care, whatever. Yeah, so this is actually last year. This is kind of when I started to taper off of YouTube. But really, this is one of my bigger initial starts into Shopify dropshipping or outsourcing or third-party fulfillment, whatever you want to call it. The numbers speak for themselves. I'm not going to go and be oh, I'm this, I'm that. But anyways, I'll just tell you exactly how this was done. This was done with Facebook advertising, creating a Facebook page that, this is probably 5 Facebook pages. I remember at the time, I was always getting my ads manager disabled. I wasn't going to let some little stupid problem stop me. And, or if I had a supplier issue, I think back then I had this one dude from China not ship out. He literally stole $5,000 from me. And back then, dude, when you're doing sales, that you cannot let that stop you. You cannot let the transfer times, the floating money, you can't let it stop you. You have to keep going and you have to just keep attacking as hard as you can. And what I loved is, instead of gradually learning that type of stuff, just having a huge crazy month like that, it slaps you into shape. It makes you a freaking businessman, right? Within a 30-day time span, it can just build you into a 40-year-old freaking tech tycoon. I do want to look at some of these stats with you guys, as you can see, but I want to show you what it led up to. So here's October of 2019, and as you can see, I was just learning Facebook ads. I was starting to be able to scale, and I think the whole year of 2019, before that, I was doing influencer marketing. And I thought I was the crap. I was getting featured in my town's paper for freaking influencer marketing, and I was probably spending $1,000 on an ad, all this and that, just to profit $100-$200. And trust me, when you're using that type of money, you don't want that. At this point, what I'm doing right now at the Q4 of 2020, I'm doing crazy pixel manipulation. I can spend $1 and return $10 worth of profit. It's not even funny how crazy. Really just figure out the Facebook system and kind of manipulated it to my own liking. But yeah, so this is kind of when I went from influencer to Facebook. And please guys, unless your product really doesn't fit Facebook's guideline, you really want to do Facebook ads. Facebook ads changed my life. It'll change yours. It's consistent. You gain sales at all time of the day. You're getting high ticket, really nice quality customers. You're not just getting a bunch of cold traffic. It's trust Facebook ads. If you're still trying with influencer marketing, I'm not saying to give up. It can really help build a brand into a bigger presence at the end game. But if you're gonna get started, I really recommend, if you're just trying to get into profits, just start off with Facebook ads. You can literally, as soon as your ads are approved, you can be making profit. It's not hard. I do it all the time. I'm always on from page to page. So yeah, so it went like that in October, and then in November, we did $17,437, and we were at a 0.14 conversion rate. This is with 41,000 online sessions, or 42,000, so that's 42,000 link clicks. And then in December, we did $71,496 with 123,000 sessions at a 3.29 conversion rate, which is fire. Don't just be like, oh, it's Q4. I don't know if you saw, but look at the average order value from November. It was much higher, and the order value went down, all because I was doing some price cutting. But the price cutting actually increased the conversion rate and brought me more sales. With that being said, I was doing my typical ultimate Facebook CBO strategy that I learned from a very, very smart YouTuber known as Gabriel Saint Germain. I kind of did my own little flip with that, but really, as you can see, like, let's just say November 30th. Okay, wait. Let's just say, like, that's pretty low. Let's just say, like, December 2nd. So, like, a $5,000 day in sales. I spent $1,000 on ads. I remember all of these days that I was doing 5,000, I was spending 1,000 on ads, and I was profiting $1,000 overall. So that means I was spending about like $2,500 on product cost, $1,000 on ads, and that left me about $1,000 after fees and taxes left over to go buy ice cream or whatever it is. But yeah, it's absolutely crazy, wicked stuff. I mean, that's how I saw it. At the time, I was actually doing this just Shopify, Oberlo, Facebook ads. So if you guys ever doubt that process, don't doubt it. But again, guys, I just want to show you, like, I don't know, you can just go like 20 to 20 or like, so like November 20th to December 20th, $83,000. I mean, this was, for me, this was like my first ever like big rush. This was my first ever run. And it felt pretty cracked, dude. Like, it was like, what the hell? And this was just done with literally 2 Facebook CBOs. They were targeted in a way that doesn't work really well anymore. Actually, now looking back at kind of surprised it works. I would actually never recommend to target, but I was targeting e-packet countries in 1 Facebook CBO to 5 ad sets, and I was targeting worldwide to 1 Facebook. These were all broad interest CBOs, and I was targeting 5 ad sets in that one as well. But, worldwide, ePacket doesn't bring the best traffic. This pixel was not strong at all. It was appealing to so many different countries, so many different demographics, to where this could have been so much more profitable than it was. Again, $83,652 in a 30-day time span is a vanity number, okay? I can tell you right now, I think my average order value per purchase, it costed me about $10 per order. So that's just to like ship it out. And it costed me about $2 worth of ad spend to create that conversion. This was very low ticket. This was free plus shipping. Again, take this all down, guys. This is all information. This was low ticket, free plus shipping. In this time span, there's about 4,687 conversions. So let's just say I'm paying about $45,000 of that 83 for the costs. And then for that 30 days, of course, I wasn't running $1,000 on ads every single day, but you can just say like, but I mean, since I have already done my taxes and everything, and I know exactly what I made that month, I came out that month with $31,000 in profit. So, the $83,000, it's pretty vanity, but again, it is just overall gross sales. So, once you take product cost, ad spend, taxes, fees out of that, I did end up with a cool $31,000 in profit. And that, I mean, at that time, 18 years old, that changed my life. It's really crazy to do that amount of sales and have that money in a short amount of time. I mean, $31,000 doesn't sound like, if you make that in a year, it's not a lot. You're pretty much ending this year with zero in your bank account if you even have just some expenses, You're pretty much living check to check. But when you do $31,000 in a month, you go from having, a few thousand in your bank account to all of a sudden you're like, what the hell? Like, what do I do with this money? It's a pretty cool feeling, but I mean, at the time, I spent it on a car and like stupid stuff, like really like depreciating liabilities. But now I'm just spending my money on assets, which I can't You know, you can never go wrong with spending money on things that are going to make you money. But again, this is one of my craziest months. This is when I was 18. Again, guys, subscribe, stay tuned. I will be showing all my secrets on this channel. I don't even care anymore. It's over with. If you guys have any questions, literally from starting a website, starting a Shopify, to absolute like pixel manipulation, supplier, everything, you guys can give me a text down below and we could just talk about consulting. You could just talk to me personally, you know, get to know each other, do a little of this, talk a little of that. We could go about from either setting up a full store with ads, or we could just talk about like a little niche thing that probably that guy would have no clue what we're talking about. But or we could talk about, you know, scaling Facebook ads and different ways Facebook looks at it and how to set different, like, I don't know, insurance policies and within your business to make sure, you know, you're never going to fail with Facebook advertising. I know a lot of people get really frustrated with Facebook advertising because it's banning you like every other day. I mean, at first it will, and I mean for months and months it will probably be banning you all the time. Once you just learn like the little things of how it thinks and what you know. Yeah, so we could set up a consultation, anything, just hit me up. You know, I'm a person, you're a person, we'll talk, we'll chat it up. Please, if you have any questions, make sure to comment them down below. I will be getting back to everyone. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to stay tuned for more dropshipping information and business related stuff. That has been it from me. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Peace out, soldier up, and salute.